Hello.
So,
Hello.
You want to stream on the Instagram?
yeah, give me a second. I need to
Okay,
copy.
You know, apparently there's another event going on today, like some Simon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's why we don't see some people here today.
Okay.
No, like lectures are yet inevitable.
Okay, but we still have a very decent group of people here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right. Are you still playing?
No, I just set up the stream. Now we're live. Okay, I sent you the link already.
Okay.
Now I'm playing.
I can set this up.
Yes, you can.
Actually, you have access to the IGC Insta as well, right? Okay, set up there.
I have.
I don't have it on mine.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have it yet.
Oh shit, we have one stream left. Okay.
Never mind.
No, I need to buy more after this.
We can have some discussions about this after the stream is over. Yeah.
You need to what?
We can discuss this after the stream is over. I think I have a few questions to ask also, but it's okay.
Okay, sure, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, who's sharing screen now?
Should be me,
Andrew.
right? Since I'm commentating.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Okay.
I should disconnect from video, not from audio.
Once the tournament starts, yeah, that's what we do.
Why is Austin and Wayne playing for TP today?
Yeah?
Look at
Are you
TP
not supposed
Sports. I mean, it's their choice.
Yeah.
It's a friendly. No one cares.
It's a friendly tournament.
Yeah.
And my bullet is so bad today.
By the way, Andrew, you might want to open the Insta Live and the YouTube Live in case people comment now.
Oh yeah, sure.
Hey, we're live.
Okay. The YouTube is being streamed on your channel, is it?
Mine.
On Jay's channel.
Jay's channel.
Actually, we just posted on
right.
here.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, you follow mine too?
I follow yours, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. You're saying, yeah.
You follow mine.
The link, but then.
Oh, okay.
Should we send the link to the general chat?
Yeah, you should send it to the general chat, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, why do I always
you keep forgetting? You keep PMing me.
I always PM you guys instead.
Yeah. You forward.
No, actually, in this case, I was like, hey, where's the link? I thought there was supposed to be a link. Then I went to ask.
Yeah. No, they invite me to join their Discord. So should I join their Discord later on?
Who's SP?
Yeah, SP.
Ask them to join us.
While they're playing?
Yeah, while they're playing. So it's just trash talking and all this stuff.
No, as in you can.
I can be there, right? Anyway, I'll be muting myself until like the tournament is over.
Yeah.
What's this?
They only have an hour, then I have like the playoff. It'll be a chess for me for the whole day. Terrible. My bullet is terrible today for some reason.
It happens. We always have this kind of 1 or 2 days where we're like just completely not in it.
Yeah. Wait, Jay, so you'll be here or you'll be with them?
I will be both, I guess.
Oh. we can invite someone. We can invite them here later lah.
Yeah,
that too. Yes.
Yeah.
Just bear in mind 5 PM we have playoffs.
We're not commenting, so I'm going to mute this anyway.
Yep. Okay.
What am I doing?
Why are you still playing?
My opponent also did something.
Oh, Sebastian from TV says hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Why not playing?
Hello.
I think that's Bong Club Blunder is Lich's username.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but I don't
it.
think he's playing today though.
Oh, yeah. Playing a couple of times. My record against him is quite mixed, but yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
For someone who just
man.
learned the game last year, he's quite good.
Oh, that's actually quite
Very good.
yeah. It's if you learn it like so recently and you're quite strong already, it's quite good. Yeah. Oh, okay. We have Timothy here.
Whoa. So many people.
Yes, Chris does.
This is the. I opened up my online friend list. There are like 11 of them.
Too many people follow you already lah.
No, as in, I'm following more and more people because
Ah,
I started to know more them
Mm,
more.
yeah.
I just chill today. If I chill today,
I mean you have things to do later, right? At 5 p.m.
yeah, I do.
The playoffs.
We shouldn't comment on that one, right?
I guess you can do it in informal commentary, like just don't stream it.
Or we can I can just spectate.
Watch, yeah, spectate it.
Yeah,
I can better stream.
we can just stay in the call and just like talk about the games. I don't mind doing that.
Oh, come on. Really, please don't play rook there.
Oh, Jay is
Your position is worse.
playing a. Oh, since we have some time, let's watch Jay.
His
Full of
position don't look good.
Terrible.
The
Terrible.
bishop. The bishop is so sad.
Terrible.
Oh
Yeah.
dear. What was this? It was a
Terrible.
Sicilian.
And that was a nice maneuver though.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, look, it looks fairly stable,
I
doesn't
have to
it?
try, right? I have to try.
It looks fairly stable. We just need to.
No, think.
Sinchen just asked if there's a Zoom link. Could someone send him the
I'll
Zoom
forward it.
Okay, yeah.
Think.
Damn, he saw it.
Yeah, it's always kind of sad when that happens. Oh wait, that's a free piece. Oh no, it's not.
No, you can. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. Scary,
What is that?
scary. I was gonna play that. I have to pick it again. Oh no.
Hello. Sinchen is dropping. Hello. Hello,
Oh
Sinchen.
no, I just dropped a piece.
Oh yeah, I think.
See it? He did it? Oh, never mind.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, we
Oh,
can hear you.
nice.
Terrible.
Well, to be fair, you're up on time.
What is this game? Oh my god.
What culture is this?
Wow. Come on, flag him.
Yeah, just flag him.
Terrible.
Come on, you have like.
I think he's pre-moving everything now.
Oh,
no!
No. Never mind, I got it.
Oh wow.
That's the kind of.
Oh wow.
Terrible game. What am I doing?
No. That's the kind of thing that I experienced when I play with J3+0. I get into nice middle game and then I just lose some time.
Yeah, it's like this is a classical game, right? You've been very different, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I blundered here and there.
SP actually looked at a very decent lineup.
Yeah. They are strong.
Any word on whether the CM is joining us today?
I have no idea, man. I see
He is in the SP Discord chat.
I guess it's probably like the LHS title arenas on like the monthly arenas. Sometimes Carlson just like jumps in like 1 hour in and then he just like makes a comeback victory.
Anyway, guys, we are starting soon as well.
Okay.
I'll disconnect now.
Okay, all the best,
All
players.
Right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. Bye. Okay, so I'll be playing. I won't be playing this today. I'll be just commentating. So let's go. It's a very exciting round of matches we have up ahead, and we already have the first fixtures ongoing. So let's just see what games there are. So we'll focus first of all on this game, which is Jay playing against the CM Azel, who has berserked. So that means he has half the time of Jay, and yeah, but he gets a bonus point if he wins. So this would be an interesting match to watch. So just a brief look through. So this is very interesting, playing a Scandinavian in C6. I'm not particularly sure what's the name of this gambit, but seems to have worked out just all right. Now, there is threats against this F2 pawn, but I think Jay probably will castle. Yeah, he castles. Now, black could probably just try to complete his development in something at knight f6. Yep. If I were white, I would probably go something at h3 just to. Oh, okay, he just goes for this. And why is this not just a clean pawn? To me, knight takes c6, bishop takes c6. Yeah. You're attacking the rook at a8 as well, so black has to spend one move and play rook b8. And this really looks good for Jay. I don't really see any major complications that he might face. Okay, this is knight g4. This is a bit of a tricky move. Yeah, h3. Okay, sacrifice the knight. The idea would be rook takes f2. He'll go queen h4. Oh, he's actually not played. Okay, he's going to queen b6. Okay, understand. Okay. I think Jay must have missed this, but so it's actually down an exchange after all this. But he has 2 pawns as compensation, so it's not too bad. He will need to activate his pieces very quickly, and his issue right now is that his king is quite exposed. So yeah, queen f6 check plate, queen f3. Actually, I don't like queen f3. You can just trade off. The point being that if pawn takes, h3 hangs. If you take back the king, there's ideas of bishop. Bishop f5. Okay, that's interesting. He's targeting c2. Knight c3 plate. Once white gets his pieces out, this has the potential to become very complicated. And yeah, I think Jay has honestly seemed to survive the absolute worst of this, in my opinion. We just keep an eye on his game as well. We'll just look at other games in the meantime as well. Let's look at some of the newcomers that we have. First one would be Timothy's game, I guess. Yeah, let's look at Timothy's game. Okay, so Timothy's game right now, he's black, and he seems to be down a pawn. Yeah, he is down a pawn, and his position looks very cramped. This does not look good for him. Okay, let's just go back to the J game now. We'll just focus on one game first. Okay, so now Jay has lost a pawn since we last saw him, but now he has a very nice advanced pawn on d6 that's protected by this bishop on f4, so he does have some counterplay. Okay. The issue with black is that you don't really know how to advance in this situation. Yeah. I guess a blockade on the light squares is something like rook d7 looks good. But then again, you see the risk of berserking is that as of now, you only have just over 30 seconds to play. Is that Axel? I think I'll need you to mute your music. Thank you. Okay, so now obviously Jay wants to go rook c7. Rook c8 check first. Okay. I think Jay has a good chance purely because he's actually managed to hold on to a relatively decent position despite his time deficit. And the CM is going to have to play absolutely lightning fast if he is to recover this. Okay, queen c2 is a very nice move. You're hitting the rook on e4. Now don't go queen c3 and try to ping this because there's queen takes d6, which covers the rook as well. So I think right now the main reason why Jay didn't want to treat the bishop immediately was that it would be stuck on this square. So now by going for this, yeah, he has bishop f2 and now queen takes d6 played. So now Jay has lost the pawns that he had as compensation. King h2. Wait, isn't this just a free queen? It is. Yep. Okay, well, it's kind of sad that the game had to be decided by a blunder, but oh well, we'll take it. Yeah, okay, now Black has managed to actually solve his issues, but he's going to have to. He is down on the clock as well, so that's a potential issue. I don't really understand what. Okay, this bishop is on h5, and it does a good job of actually covering the d1 square so that white cannot actually use this open file. So now, if I were black, I would try something at rook d8. Yeah, rook d8 played to try and take control of this file. Rook to e1. My suspicion is that white is intending f3, but then now with black intending to go bishop takes c4. Actually, bishop takes c4 still works, yeah, because b takes c4. Look at those triple pawns. So weak. Rook takes c4, pawn takes now, pawn takes again. Now you have two choices. You either take the pawn on a4 immediately, or you take now, and then you go for this c2 pawn. Either way, though, this looks like a draw, in all honesty. I think it's safer to just capture. Oh, he's gonna have 4. Okay, that's interesting. He's banking on the fact that the e4 and a4 pawns, these pawn islands are just so weak, right? Once you go rook f3, black's gonna play something like g5, probably. Yeah, g5. You can't really. If h4, just h6. g3 played. Just 30 seconds on the clock now for Tim. Okay, he's decided to be a bit adventurous here and go for this rook d2 move. I don't see how this works though. Okay, he's gone rook takes c3, and now the c2 pawn falls. Rook f2. Okay. Ichi might be ideal to just trade. Oh, okay. He's gone for this instead. Takes. Now this would be probably a draw in normal circumstances, but the issue is that with black having so little time on his clock, I am actually struggling to see a scenario in which he actually holds on to all his material because after rook takes. Yeah, surely he just plays rook. Okay, yeah, he just protects him. Okay. Yeah, this is a very hard position. I'm quite sure that Timothy's going to lose this one, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. Let's just see this play out to its completion. Rook takes h7 was on there, but no. Timothy's going to try and just march his king over, but okay. Interesting. Why is actually not in such a good position? He has 2 seconds on the clock though, so there's really no way that he loses this unless he makes a huge mistake. Yep, just milliseconds on the clock, and he loses on time. Although I'm quite sure that this is actually a draw. I'm not sure on the theory, but okay. Now let's look at the other games. Okay, so let's look at Eugene's game, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at Eugene's game. He has the black pieces and oh, what a game. Okay, that's great stuff. Okay, so what happened here? Oh, yeah, this is really nice sacrifice. What a game this was. Yeah, Eugene, that was a great game. Okay, so now since he says he's on a roll, let's watch the game against Terry JY. Okay, so this started out as a Caro-Kann, knight f3 inserted. I play this quite a bit myself. Okay, so in this scenario, knight c6. These are all very standard moves. Probably go e6, yeah, and try to get this bishop out so they can castle. Bishop d6 is actually quite good in this position because you want to prevent any shenanigans of knight b5, and the knight will come in potentially. If you're not careful, see knight b5 played. He intends to go knight c7, and the issue now is that you can't play bishop d6 because you can white controls the square twice, right? So this gets a bit tricky. Yeah, that's why I would have wanted to play bishop d6 first, and now he's going to have to go in a bit of a think as to how he wants to prevent this. So one way of preventing it would be to go knight e4. The point being that, oh wait, sorry, knight e4 doesn't work. He might actually just go rook c8. The idea is that if you go rook c8, white should not go knight c7 because that you can just capture, and normally 2 pieces for the exchange is a pretty good result. Yeah. Oh, he's played a6. He's just given up the exchange. Okay, that's a bit strange. King d7. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't really see any alternative, but now I'm quite sure Eugene has a pretty sizable advantage in this game. I don't see any chances for black at all, really. Okay, he's gone bishop d6. Capture. Okay, c4 play. This is a really nice move. When the king is in the center, just try to open it up as much as possible. And, oh, he just resigns. What a run. This is a brilliant tournament for Eugene so far. Now, I want to see if Yan Han is playing, since he's normally doing the commentary in these games. He doesn't have, normally he would not have any games to commentate on, but since he's playing, let's just take this opportunity to see how he gets on in this game. So he had a choice there of whether to take on b7. He's decided not to, and I can see why. He's normally not a player that likes to take a lot of risk, as far as I know. And he is up a piece. He's up a full piece. So how did that happen? Let's just see how this happened. Oh, okay, but here knight c6 is playable. Knight c6 is very playable in this position. Even if you go d5 is the issue, yeah. So I guess he didn't really have a choice. But yeah, I think Yan Han's gonna be quite I don't want to say comfortable, but he definitely has a very sizable advantage that I do not expect him to lose. Here, white has very nice ideas such as going e5 and then using this square for the knight, and the knight can go to c5 eventually. So yeah, now that it's gone back knight c6, what black wants to do is have a double threat of going knight takes d4. He also has this idea of going knight b4. The point of knight b4 is that you are trying to get rid of the bishop pair, which is why if I was white, I'll go e5 first to try and gain tempo on the queen. Okay, yeah, probably just gonna leave this game because I think he's gonna be quite comfortable. Yep, e5 played. Black will retreat the queen, and then Yan Han probably go a3 to try and to stop the knight from ever coming to b4. Okay, let's switch games. Right. Let's talk about people we haven't talked about before. Aditya's game. This should be interesting. He's playing against Melvin, and he's actually won all 3 games that he's played against him previously. So do not look at this rating. It may not be the most representative, but this game looks like it's absolute chaos. What happened from the start? Oh yeah, this G4 line, yeah. We actually covered this in last week's commentary. And I was very interested in how this line would go. Now there's no real. Oh, okay. He's tried to. Okay, so in this position now, it's extremely complicated. I think if I was white, I already gained back my pawn that I lost through the gambit. But this bishop is in a very precarious position, right? If he goes, oh, it's got queen g4. Okay, so what's the idea here? The point is that if black takes the bishop, there's I really don't see the point, right? Like I think it is possible for black to take. You could even take with the rook if he wants to be safe, because he will eventually have, let's just play this out. Rook takes h5. Yeah, rook takes h5 played. Even if you capture back, eventually there's this move knight f6, which covers the g8 square, right? Knight f6. I'm guessing will be played now. And the knight is the king's best friend, according to GM David Howell. Yep. So indeed, knight f6 is played, and right now you see that basically I don't think there's enough compensation for the sacrifice material. Yeah, knight g8, and if you notice, there's really very little to speak of in terms of counterplay. Black can actually go queen f6 now to try and force the queens off the board. Okay, it's gone bishop f3 first. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, okay, so now this game is just completely turned on its head. And why? Because the knight g is gonna fall. I don't see any way for black to actually protect the knight twice. Yeah, so it's gone in instead, but now rook takes, and then rook takes c8, and yeah, this is completely lost now. And with Aditya down on the clock, yeah, I really don't like his chances in this game. He's gone bishop g4. Rook b8 threatening rook b7 now. Oh, it's just a free queen. Yep. Oh well. What a good fight. So right now you can see Eugene is the tournament leader. So congratulations to him. Let's have a look at you know what? Let's just focus on another Eugene game. I don't see the issue since he's really on such a roll right now. But in this game, he's up 2 pieces as far as I can tell. Yeah, he's up 2 pieces. So this should look very good. Okay, well, it's just gone straight away. Knight g6. Where does this rook go? Not many places for that rook to go. Probably at h7, which is super ugly. Now you can just take on f4, and black's pieces are horribly placed, right? Okay, so g5 now, but you could even go knight h5 and knight f6. Oh, knight f6 is incoming. That's wonderful. That's a wonderful move to play. As a chess player, yeah, it's just a wonderful feeling when you can do things like this on the chessboard. Yeah, the knight goes back to f6 now. Rook is gonna come to e1, and yeah, I think black is toast really. Just has to be careful. Yeah, he just has to be careful. Which I am very confident he'll be able to hold. Yeah, so even something like rook, d1, knight b2, rook d2. Something like this should be okay. Oh, he needs to be careful. Wait, is this pawn just gonna queen? Yeah, this pawn's just gonna queen. That's a bit careless, I would say. Okay, the good thing is, even if you give up this rook, one of these rooks for a pawn and a knight, you're still a knight and bishop to the good. So it's very comfortably winning. Cap queen, take c1, c1. And yeah, it's a very clear material advantage, although like I said, you have to be careful. Knight f6 played, and now c7 falls. Yeah, my priority right now, if I'm white, to try and just gobble up all of these pawns to make sure that there's no threat ever. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, this is stunning. That's a great move. And knight takes f8. Okay, I think it's important to note here that bishop e5 is a good move because actually, yeah, if you're black, you're not actually forced to take. Could put on king d3, for example, and put a bit more resistance, but yeah, a win is a win. Okay. What performance? He's on 16 ahead of everyone. He's on a streak as well. What a performance. Okay, let's see what is the big game that we have up. Now, it's another match between J and the CM. So let's have a look at this. It's absolute chaos on the board. All right. Here. So, okay, I'm sorry, I've just missed this entire chaos on the board. But it seems to me that this is just really complicated. Oh, bishop e8 is a nice move because yeah. All right, so so J is actually in a bit of a difficult situation because I don't see how this pawn on h7 survives for too long. And yeah, this is just a really complicated game. I think we should see this through to the end. The idea right now is, of course, that black can't take with the rook because the rook on d8 hangs. The bishop is pinned. But the king will be able to come in. Now, one scenario I actually want to explore is actually this idea of queen e7 check, try and gobble out the pawns on this queen side. Oh, it's gone. What's f4 though? F4 is, it didn't feel like the best move. Because now actually this pawn could start to roll. Knight takes f5 though, now it's a threat. So maybe Jay knows what he's doing here. Yes, knight takes f5 is a big threat. Yeah, okay, right now he's black's actually threatening to take the rook and the king. It's gone h4. This is not that easy for black either. I would say this is actually easier for Jay to play purely because he seems to have actually why isn't h5 just winning in this position? There's no threat of coming down because the knight covers the h1 square. Yeah, h5, yeah. Capture. Okay, so now knight h5. This is a brilliant find. Actually, why didn't knight takes f5 work? This is just going to devolve into a time scramble where it's so much more easier to play this queen because it's just one piece to control. So Jay can just give these very annoying checks. He can even go after this pawn, but he needs to play faster. I really do think he needs to play faster. Because that's possible. That's the only possible thing that's going to stop him from winning this game. The knight is in a very active position. The knight is ready to jump into f6 at any time. You just try and hide behind black's own pawns. This is absolutely brilliant. Okay. Oh wait, what was Queen G2? Oh dear, I think that's a mouse slip from Jay, and this is going to be an absolute bullet scramble now. Jay is trying to find a way to hold on to his material, and because he knows that holding on to this material should be enough for him. Oh no, Jay's lost on time. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is tragic. That is tragic. Yeah. Let's look at this game of Vashi Bulls. Okay. So queen takes g7. So this is Axel, and he's actually down a pawn, but he has a very interesting position. It's just fallen apart because the idea here is, knight e5 now. Okay, so Axel's still trying to fight on here, but given his time deficit, I'll be really surprised if he actually holds on to this game, unfortunately. I'm very surprised that he's taking so much time to think. Just king a5, and I don't see. Okay, there's knight c6. Okay, so actually this is extremely interesting. Axel's managed to find some form of counterplay here. I really like this knight c6 move. Because if king, yeah, the idea is that knight c6, king a4, you could go knight e7 and you win the rook. So actually you're winning then. Come on, king h2. Go on, king h1 instead. Now rook down, king up. Queen check, and this is game over. Yeah. Let me just double check what I thought. Yeah, knight c6 here actually would have been interesting. The idea king a4, knight e7, just king somewhere maybe, and then yeah, you get a simpler game to defend, but time trouble is a horrible, horrible thing to face up against. Let's look at Eugene against the vice against the vice cabinet and the CM. Okay, how did this happen? Oh, okay, it's a Petrov, and he went for this line, which is very interesting to say the least. I'm not sure. I'm not actually never played this before, and now it just looks as though Eugene has a very big space issue. He doesn't want to do this actually because he doesn't want to do this because the rook will get opened up, and the f-file, the rook will be able to penetrate to f7. So now he's actually just going to try retreat to. Okay, he's got knight d5, which is a good idea because he wants to shut down his bishop, prevent any counterplay here. Rook f7 check, bishop g7. Yeah, that's a good blocking move. Yeah, the funny thing is now white is going to struggle to try and he's going to struggle a bit to actually get any real sort of play here. Okay, knight takes d5, bishop takes d5, bishop takes d5 is probably the threat. c6 so that you. Oh wait, this is just a free piece. Oh dear, he just missed rook takes b7. This is free, and if he had found that, surely he'll be winning. Oh wow, I can't believe it. Okay, the issue with g5 now is that you have a move like knight c5 coming, knight e6 potentially. Yeah, g5 played. C3. So when your opponent plays on c3, don't take it as though it's up. I mean, there is a good idea of protecting d4, but he also has the idea of bringing the bishop back and then using the bishop along this diagonal, where it'll be far more useful. The knight is also going to jump into d6, queen d3, bishop c2. If you give white the few moves that he needs, this attack could become very scary. What black needs to do now is play something like, actually queen d7 looks good to just try and force the queens off the board. Knight d7 play. Thing if you're white is that this bishop doesn't actually have a good square to go to. Yeah, he comes, yeah, bishop d2. Basically the only place he could go, and then now the knight comes to f4. Okay. So this is what he was going for. He takes f4 now. I think Eugene actually has a very good chance here because he seems to, like I said, have survived the worst of this. He just needs to watch out for knight h5. I think even something like rook h4 looks very interesting. Take your time. Yeah, take your time. You have over a minute's advantage, so you should just slowly think through. Okay, king h7. Oh dear, but doesn't this just fall to bishop c2? Bishop c2. Oh, okay. Queen f8, I think, is the only move to try and protect. Yep, he's gone for it. Now bishop c2, and this potential discovered attack is just discovered check. Sorry, is just extremely powerful. It's so powerful, in fact, that Eugene decided to sacrifice the exchange back. But actually, I think I'm sure we saw this. There is bishop takes. Yeah, bishop takes d7, and now he's just down 2 pawns, but he's still alive. Well, okay. He has a very big advantage in the clock, but he needs to start playing fast. But also, there's also moves like queen f5, and queen e6. Yeah, queen e6 play. This looks very, very hard. I guess Eugene could try something at c5, but no, he's just gone for this. But queen e7, yeah, winning the rook on f8, yeah. Could take the queen just to be safe. Yep. Oh, well. He's still a top scorer though, and this actually is going to be very tight because, as you can see, we're only leading SP by 3 points. Let's see if there's any other games going on. Maybe let's look at another J game, shall we? So both sides are even on material. But let's look at the gameplay itself. Jay's under some form of attack, but it doesn't look particularly menacing, and I think he'll be able to hold it off. And now this pawn on c3 is just going to fall probably. I don't really see any reason why it shouldn't. Okay, he's gone for this instead. Okay. I don't really like f3. Remember, Ben Feingold would say, don't play f3. And yeah, queen takes c3 is a really nice move because remember the main point is not about just the pawn, it's the fact that you're attacking this knight on d2, because in an ideal world, why would I want you to capture? And then he goes knight takes f3. Doing this basically forces a move like rook d1 or rook e2 to try and protect this knight on d2 first. And then black always has this really nice move of e3 and then f4, something along those lines, to try and just establish a protected pass pawn, which is so dangerous. It's gone for rook f2 instead, but this just allows e3 played, and I'm quite sure Jay has a pretty strong grasp on this game now. He's pretty much going to win. So yeah. I'm not going to pay this game too much attention now. Okay, so what do we have next? Usually it's still the tournament leader. That's a massive effort from him. Okay, let's look at, we're not covered yet. Yeah, okay, because he's not playing. Let's look at another Yan Han game, shall we? It's in the early stages, so it's actually a very similar scenario. He's white again, and he's actually managed to insert this queen e4 check again. Yeah, so let's just look through this first. I'll come back to it later. Axel's facing a very tough game here. He's okay. Let's just look at the lucky. He's come back here. D takes c4. So normally in this kind of scenario, you go e4 now to try and capture this pawn on c4 with tempo. Yeah, e4 played. If black wants to cause issues, he goes for something like naive, like knight f6. And he goes knight g7 instead. Bishop takes c4. Knight e5. Bishop d3. Guess c5 would actually be a very interesting move, because now okay, let's just go around for games to look at. We actually have a very even field today, and that's something that I think we should be very happy about. Yeah. Okay, so queen e8, and I'm pretty positive that he's actually trying to go for bishop b5 or something similar. Or he just wants to get out this pin as well. Now a3 is played, and bishop takes c3 is forced, because if you go bishop d6, that's just e5 who traps the bishop. So taking is forced. Yeah, I'll be very surprised to see anything higher than bishop takes c3 on the board here. What is bishop a4? Isn't this just a free piece? Yeah. Oh yeah, this game has just collapsed for Aska, because now actually what I'll do is that, I will just taken, because the idea here is that if you play a takes b4, you are still threatening this knight. So if you take, you have two pieces up to the good. This is still, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is still completely fine. Oh dear. Okay, but there's queen takes e7 here. Played. I just want to make sure that Yan Han gets out of this completely fine first. Bishop will retreat. And he will have three pieces for a rook, which is very good. Yeah, so he's gonna be fine, I think. But this game could get a bit tricky if he's slightly careless. I'll say bishop g3 now is a good move to try and target this pawn. You copy out rook c1 and you just try to go rook c6. Yeah, I think Yan Han has that under control. Let's have a look at Xin Zhen. We have not talked about any of his games yet. So this started out as a play knight 3 first. Okay, that's interesting. It feels like a Benoni, doesn't it? Okay, so now black's intention is to reroute this knight to c5. But I do prefer white in this position because he has play against the very long-term weaknesses. This pawn at a5 is going to be weak in the long term. This queen is forever devoted to protecting it. Now black side. Now white actually might try to go f4, but he needs to be careful of opening the risk of opening up this bishop, and black goes queen h4. Aggressive, but it is a good move. The idea is that you're actually targeting this e4 pawn. How does white defend this pawn? Probably with something like queen c2. Actually, I think knight e5 was possible. The idea is that you couldn't capture anyway because this pawn falls. Because now there are some weaknesses in his position, right? This looks very weak. For example, I will actually try to go bishop h6 and just go for bishop f4 now. And this looks dangerous. This white knight on a5 will actually require some time to return to the field of play. Okay, this move I'm not really a big fan of because my point is, where is this knight going to go? If it comes to c6, you're just allowing black to exchange this off and gain a pawn. And now bishop h6 comes with the tempo of hitting the c1 rook. So this has the potential to go south very quickly if he's not careful. Meanwhile, this game, Yan Han is he's in cruise control. These bishop and pawn are protected. Yeah, I'm quite sure he's actually got this in the bag. Once he gets his pawns to start rolling, yeah, this is just a beautiful position. The knight is on a beautiful outpost where he controls all the squares. Protected by a pawn. Bishop is protected by a pawn. This is a dream position. Okay. To the point where he's actually just decided, you know what, I'm going to sacrifice my rook for you because it's just too painful. But this all but seals the victory, really. Knight b4, I would suggest to protect this bishop. Okay, he's gone for rook c1 instead. Okay. Yeah, I think this is really a clear-cut case of a win. Okay, queen d2 is a good move. I guess you're trying to exchange off the pieces. But again, you see the point though is that now this knight on a5, it's just out of play. It's really very hard to get this back in. Now, if you take on b4, which I guess Ninja might want to do, that you have to watch out for this. You have to watch out for this. Bishop h6, bishop f4 is a very, very strong idea, and black just has not seen it today. Yeah, he's not seen it at all. But this game, I feel like you could still go anyway, because now black sees bishop h6. He's still trying to go for this, surely. Okay, so let's look now. Okay, by the way, it seems that Timothy has taken over the lead for NUS, and we're actually tied with SP going into the final few rounds. Jace actually had a very slow couple of games. Oh, because he lost. Yeah, he lost that game in the middle. So yeah, that would have been a bit harsh to his streak. What is this though? I don't understand why yeah, I don't understand why Sinchon did that. Because now this queen, you're allowing this. Unless he's calculated that this has no danger whatsoever, but still, it just feels so precarious, isn't it? Because now there's bishop f4 as well. Okay, yeah. I'm not a big fan of how this has panned out, but we'll see if he has a solution to this. Because right now there are ideas of queen h2, queen h1 check, queen h2 probably at the go king. Okay, yeah, so that's a good move. Queen c2, just getting out of that skewer. Queen h2 is coming. Now bishop g3 is a move that is very interesting. Queen g3 check. Okay, to me this signals that black is not so clear as to how he wants to proceed in this situation, because yes, he's down 3 pawns, but he has a massive initiative, and he always has this exchange hanging if he wants to do it. Yep, so he plays it now. Queen e5. I really like queen c7 here. Knight c6. Okay, but this just allows black to just trade off his bishop on a8, which was never going anywhere. Oh, okay, but yeah, this is good for white now. Just push the pawn. Yeah, just push the pawn. c7. Yeah. There's actually no way to stop this pawn from promoting. This is a brilliant game. Yeah, and black resigns. Wow. Okay, so Sinchen, what a game. He's actually managed to pull that off. Okay. You've actually got a pretty big advantage at the top now. Something must have happened in the last few minutes. Yeah, we've not actually looked at the Timothy game in detail. Oh wow, we actually caught him in the middle, and oh, he's beaten he's beaten the CM. That's nice. It's a nice game. I'm quite sure he berserked, which is why he was so down on time. But like I said, if you berserk, that's the risk, right? So, yep. Is Jichen playing? Aditya. So Daniel Alfred. Yeah, let's look at Daniel Alfred's game. Okay, so he's going to be down a pawn because okay, he's going for the a2 pawn. I think you can try to be tricky and she could. Oh, actually, you could have gone. I would have been interested by Queen C1. Oh, Queen C1, yeah, Queen C1 never worked. Okay, this could be a draw. Oh wait, black had mate in one. And white had mate in one. Oh no, white had mate in one. In this position, if white just plays Queen D8, this is checkmate. Oh. Oh wow.
At the very least, even if it wasn't checkmate, you would have won the pawn. So
yeah. I saw Queen D8.
I went for the wrong check. Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay. Let's see. Are you still playing? Or you?
No, I
pause
stopped
it?
already. Later still
Okay.
got more games. Too much.
Oh yeah, the playoffs are.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. So let's see if there's any other big games that we have. Okay, we've seen Timothy. Let's see another Eugene game now. Okay. This looks interesting. If you're white, what's the plan here?
The pawn structure is very
Yeah, it's a bit off, right? Because like if you're black, right, you want to put your knight at f4, right? But I guess you could. It takes a while, but I guess you could.
it's not that long either. But
Yeah, it's not that long. I
for
think
now
this is
the knight still has purpose pressuring the center. I think after but
what's e3 though? Actually, I think white could also gone for this, but I'm not sure. Is it? Like white's king actually looks less safe than black's. Even though like this it's because of this like these like weak squares, right? Like the f pawn is not here anymore.
Very weird structure.
Yeah. Okay, so black has actually decided to go for this knight to c4 idea instead, which I guess still works because b3 then hangs to rook takes.
Yeah.
So how do you stop knight c4?
By going for c5.
Yeah, okay, I see. I guess that works.
But what if you just
Come in, is it?
I was thinking if you just play b6, that's white knight is nowhere to go.
b6, right? Yeah. You imagine something like b6, knight d7, then b5, right? Also possible.
Because it feels like white only has two plans, which is either expanding on the queen side or dreaming one day that the knight on f6 will become weak.
Because I don't see how white progresses here. Black just has all the play, and then now knight e3 is coming.
It's looking very dangerous.
Yeah, this bishop is just bad because it's just locked in. Can't do anything.
The d pawn is falling as well.
I guess you could go. Wait, what's rook d2?
Preventing knight d2 maybe.
No, but I think knight e3 was the main idea.
True, but I don't
wait,
see what
what's
else.
b5 though?
Wait, that just gives more squares for white's knight.
Yeah, now white is actually breathing a very huge sigh of relief because the idea here actually, when I saw this move, right, it added a lot of pressure to c2 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually that actually allows his space to go for knight e4. So that would have been very strong, I feel. But this is.
But okay, going for the e5 break reasonable.
Wait, actually this just traps the bishop. Yeah.
Well, on the bright side, the bishop wasn't doing much anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically a pawn. So I guess okay. So actually, what does this do? It doesn't do much.
It's
right?
not. It doesn't do anything. In fact, it's even worse because it prompts the trade.
And
can you even push and win like after you recapture? There's a fork incoming on, but okay, you stop the fork.
Yeah. Actually, I will go for knight e4.
Queen. Yeah, can smell good.
Yeah, this is just a clean pawn up and so a clean piece up, and there's really nothing much you can do about it. Like even if you trade this off, just rook takes, and you have complete control. Just okay, he's gone for this, which is even more forcing. Which with 1 minute on the clock, I think. Yeah, I think this is game over. Yeah, now just rook e2. Oh, he didn't even. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is game over already. I don't really need to see this any further because just knight c4. Yeah.
Take up all the pawns. Alright, that also if you want to.
Yeah, basically there's no way that we can hold this. So yeah. I think Jay's problem is that he lost in the middle, so like his streak is a bit stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at this game against Yeaterson. Okay. Jay managed to win a pawn. How do you win the pawn? Is it a gambit of some sort?
What is this opening?
Let's see this. Okay, so it's a Alapin, right? Is this Alapin, right?
Yeah, Alapin, but
why you put the bishop there? Putting the bishop there is a bit unnatural, right? Because
I
you're
mean,
just blocking
he just
a
wants
pawn.
to get the bishop to c2 as fast as possible,
I guess that works.
and then
Yeah.
play d5. Like that's the idea.
Okay.
But once
Oh.
white cannot execute d5, it's over already.
Yeah, because now I see entry in this position, there's no good way to actually defend this.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes my trick.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Okay lah, not too bad.
It's a very good performance at the start. And finding some of those moves were like really nice. Like the bishop e5 move in one of the games.
Oh, the one that blocks the check, give a check one, is it?
The one that where if king takes e5, then you can fork the rook and king.
Oh yeah, the one I purposely give a check one.
Yeah. Okay, I think this Jay should be very
It's
comfortable in
over
this
already.
game. So yeah, okay, rook h1. Eh? What? Oh, because the knight was protecting the.
But it's still winning, right? I think.
Yeah. This is completely winning.
Now it's over.
Oh, he just went for checkmate. I didn't see a
Yeah.
checkmate. Yeah, good game. Okay. Okay, we managed to win. Should be
I
okay.
thought you're doing the for the NUS one. No meh?
Later,
the playoffs
5 o'clock.
Playoffs at
5
5 p.m. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why some of you stop early. Take a bit of a breather. Let's look at this game.
Yeah. What the fuck, man? For the first time, man.
Actually, here if you're white, you could go for something like rook a1 and then actually no rook a1 is queen takes b2. I didn't see this.
And then
But then
and then rook there and you just take trade. You can just take away so the pawn is safe.
Yeah, queen takes b2. Is bishop takes a6 playable?
Not sure if it's more detrimental or helpful though.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, actually, I think white's idea he can go for knight f6 and then knight d7.
I saw that, but you can just trade, right?
I mean, you can trade, but if you trade, at least there's some form of counterplay because this queen can come in straight away next move.
Or white resign.
Oh, white just oh. Okay. Yeah. I guess. Sure.
Well, that's done. Nothing more I can do.
It's okay.
Maybe he was triggered because you see he was at the top for a while and then he lost 4 in a row.
Yeah.
At least I'm in the top 4 for the first time.
Nice.
I beat the CM.
Yeah,
He wasn't doing so well today. So I almost sacked him.
Yeah, the CM wasn't playing very well.
Yeah.
Because he just berserks every game. Then when you berserk, right, your margin for error is
I feel that if let's say someone berserks against you, right, you should try to hold on. Then you will lose in time one. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
The time.
Yeah.
That's why
against someone who's like of equal playing strength, is basically a no respect play.
I mean, I played a dubious gambit and then I was lost out of the opening and then I still almost managed to sack him. Like he had like less than 10 seconds left in the position.
Yeah.
So that is like a big difference from his usual berserking result already.
Yeah, normally he berserks, he's still he like in normal play, right, he actually like dominates the standings quite a bit individually. I'm just trying to see if anyone else is playing right now.
Are you focusing on NUS people?
Yeah, I honestly predominantly talked about them lah. Okay, no one else is playing.
Actually, can look at my the first few games. I think the tactics were very nice.
Yeah, I actually saw a couple of your games and I focused on those as well. Let's just not sorry. Yeah, I think the tournament's over already lah, basically.
Yeah, it's over.
Right.
Hello guys.
Hello. How do you enjoy your day back playing?
The third game was nice.
Not
game
so
Yeah. I saw this game. It was absolutely beautiful. the rook sack.
It's
towards
like
the
a
end.
reverse Philidor though, this one.
Yeah, it is right. It looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like it. He dropped a pawn here. Yeah,
Okay.
this is to pin the knight, so no
Yeah.
funny business.
But his king is so open and he's still castle.
Yeah, I know.
Side.
Yeah, but even if he castle king
can
side,
take a
it's also
beacon.
bad because my bishop is looking down there. Then his pin side is gone already. It's completely shattered.
Yeah, he doesn't even have time to castle kingside as well because the queen is blocking the bishop.
There is
bishop
the
over
beauty.
Wait, yeah,
Yeah.
Queen A4 is in Queen A4 after the rook sack immediately. There was a faster mate.
Yeah, there's a faster mate, but then I saw queen
Queen
I saw queen b4. That's why I wanted queen b4. Then I realized I got another rook at the back. Then I might as well.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it works, right? It's either mate in one or mate in two, right? Basically.
Yeah, but I like this
one.
one.
For better.
This one is like a Pajara kind of feeling.
It looks nicer also. Yeah. This looks nicer. Yeah.
You can Queen A4 check again. You can Queen A4 on the last move as well, and then you make the king go to C3 first.
There you go. There you go, Queen B4.
This is also nice. This is so nice.
Yeah, so it was a blunder, Eugene. You could have done better. So much better.
Yeah. That's why I didn't cheat.
Yeah. Computer will immediately show that.
5 wins in a row is very weird. That's why I just say I never cheat. Okay, I never cheat. If I cheated, that means I will win more beautifully.
This game was so quite.
No, this these games, right? These Italian games, right? When the opponent plays d6, right? I always play a4 to lure them.
Yeah, it's a bit like the Caracan trap like that, right? You need to play a5.
Yeah, you need to play something. You need to release the a file first to let your bishop retreat. If not, I will do the thing on you already immediately. That's why I gave up my. There are variations whereby I could push h3 or protect my e4 pawn also. But in this case, just fuck it. Just go.
Yeah. I think a4 is it's a good move in the sense that it doesn't harm your position also because you are sort of protecting against this knight a5 idea also.
Knight 8, yeah, but in other cases, a4 can play a5.
Hello,
then your queen can go b3.
We have Azel. Wait, I cannot hear you guys. Yeah, I'm still. Yeah, I disconnected. Alright, I can hear you now.
So here previously, I think he dropped the knight. He dropped the knight there. Then I saw this move. I saw this continuation over here where I play knight h4. Because he wanted to checkmate me. Then either I move my bishop, then I realized there's my knight h4 over there.
Why is your rook there?
Because he took my f2 pawn. If you look previously, right, he to take my f2 pawn.
He sacked. Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
It's not a glitch. It's not a glitch. Not a casting glitch.
I don't think he have enough firepower.
But he dropped the knight.
He doesn't.
Bishop 2 can play.
His queen side pieces are not in
the knight's trap. The knight's trap doesn't matter.
Yeah, knight's trap. Yeah.
Wait, there's d5. There's d5, and then knight goes back to d6. But that's
actually can. But he returned me 1 pawn. He returned me 1 pawn.
But then if you take on c6 and he has not enough pieces developed.
Yeah, developed. That's why he didn't play correctly.
Can you take the pawn as well? No, cannot. Sorry.
This is just bad.
I thought it was castle.
Then you can play the rook.
I can play. No, before queen e2, I can play bishop g5 first, hit a tempo, then I move the queen. Also can.
I need to interrupt you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Azer is here. He's the famous advice cabinet.
Hello.
Welcome.
Well, thank you for the warm welcome.
Anyone else joining us for SP?
Anyone else want to actually?
Yeah.
Actually, since you both are here, should we talk? Okay, we finish this game first, then we can talk about the games that you all play against each other.
Actually, my game against Hazel is good, right?
Yeah.
I was actually talking about it live. Okay, I think let's just finish this game first, I guess. So here,
when we played this, right, I could have moved my bishop instead, but this knight h4 was good. It hits the queen there, I bring my knight up, so I develop also.
Then once you trade queens, I think
it's over.
Yeah, I joined the game about here, and yeah, the knights were just jumping everywhere. It's really nice to watch. Yeah, but here I feel that if you play bishop e3 is safer. I'm not sure.
Is there a difference?
No, because you will come out, the rook will come hit the
rook
bishop.
e8.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a difference at this point? Is there really a difference at this point?
Because later on the pawn promotes, but
no,
yeah,
I let it promote because if he promotes, right, I'm just exchanging one pawn for and a knight. So it's technically okay.
Yeah, but actually the thing is here, right? Actually, if he
this is beauty.
If actually he shouldn't have taken. I mean, he didn't need to take, man. He wasn't forced to take. He could just move the king away.
But then you get check and then you push the king down.
Yeah, I was just continue to push your king down.
Check down, check down.
Because it's still more resistance than allowing this, I would say. If you get what I mean, because at least with your own rook on the board, you can try something. But
yeah, true. Yeah. Right. I
think if you're losing, you want to keep it.
I think maybe he thought it was a free bishop,
Possibly,
because nobody could. I mean, I saw because when this like some form of a puzzle rush kind of feeling also.
Is this 1 minute or 1 second? 1 minute is it on the clock?
Wow, it's 1 minute. There's no way.
Nima joined our Instagram stream, by the way.
Really? Well, ending soon though.
Shout out to Nima. Okay, anyway, is there any particular game of yours that you thought was like particularly like noteworthy that we should look at?
I don't know. Do y'all think there was anything noteworthy?
My game is good.
Eugene, Timothy, is it or Tim, is it? Which one should we look at?
I think can look at both, right?
Okay, yeah, we can look at this. Actually, I was quite surprised, right? Because like at some point, right? Oh my goodness, look at the
look at the
bar. Yeah. Okay. Here I actually never seen. I didn't
actually have this is one line in the Petrov, but it's
it's a line. It's just I'm not sure. I don't play Petrov, so I didn't know how to play this.
It's not very bad. I would say it's like speculative,
Yeah. Okay.
Why queen there?
I'm also not very familiar with this line.
Logical.
Oh, I thought I was going to go bishop f7 and some kind of, on reflection maybe bishop f7, but but I wasn't sure I could start an attack right away, so I left it here to play e5 then bishop f7 later.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here I thought this. I saw this. I was like,
yeah. Okay, I have some. Okay, I thought I thought he played knight takes c3.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh,
okay. So the idea is that let's say if you played knight, so let's say because black plays c6, right? But if you played knight takes c3, your idea was this, right? So
yeah, I was too excited for that.
No, I will not. I purposely built your tiger. Yeah.
Was it a pre-move? Probably, right? If not, it was a hover.
Yeah, but okay. So here actually. So actually, this is basically equal already. I mean, it's very hard to play for both sides, but I think it's still easier for white to play this, I guess.
Yeah, it's easier for white to play. One of my pieces are not developed, and my light square bishop is blocked.
Yeah, I didn't really like knight f4.
But there's nothing else to play also. I wanted to retreat the bishop, but it's also a bit weird.
Go on.
Actually, could you have tried something like maybe like c5? I'm not sure.
Then he will take, right?
No, but if you take, let's say for example, then your knight takes e5. If you play knight takes, then knight takes, pawn takes, and I feel that this is.
I don't know because there might be an a4, then can push c4, then hit my knight away or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I just feel that this could have been a bit,
Queen e6.
Queen e6 now. Oh, what? So, so like what? I just move something for black. Like, let's just put a dummy move like rook c8, right? So queen e6.
See, the move is not bad. That I can play rooks c7.
Yeah. Rook c7 also. So
I don't know, man. It's confusing.
Yeah, this is super confusing. But okay, so after this, I think from here, basically, there's a pretty big knight 5 was actually a blunder, which.
Hang on, go back. We can figure it out. Nah, the arrow. Damn annoying. I was like, where?
Yeah, no, actually,
the arrow just
I mean,
showed
bishop
it.
c2 is good because, like, I mean, because originally we went knight g3 or tries to come here. So
Yeah.
if you play bishop c2, right, you're basically forcing it to either, because king g8 just play queen takes g6, queen takes h6, but then if king g7, then your knight h5 still works. So
Yeah, that's why
least,
I to move my king away. Or to
yeah. Yeah, actually, but then once you gave this away, yeah, it just became very hard for you, I guess. But I'm not sure what you could have done here also.
Can't play anything else there, I feel.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't know what else to do because like your bishop is basically just locked in.
Yeah.
Your rook will take too long to activate also.
Funny.
Yeah, so I guess that's basically it. Then from there, yeah, even though you weren't like down a piece or anything, right? It was just it was just like almost unplayable. I think the position is very hard. Yeah. Is there anything you want to add, Azel?
No, this was a very thorough analysis. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you can thank our combined. How many minds do we have here? About.
Hey, look at the game that I lost. I was angry.
The middle game, right? Oh, yeah, it was a time scramble right towards the end, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I was watching it as well.
I dropped my piece. I dropped my queen.
So I just skipped to this part first, because you
wanted
to play.
Is this your first loss against Hazel?
You wanted to play Queen H. You wanted
No,
to play
it's
Queen
not.
H1, right?
Hey, is that?
You didn't
It is.
want-
No, wait, it
Six
is.
games. It's the first.
Because you play Queen G2, there's no way you go for Queen G2, right? You get what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
but even if I take, it's also no good.
No, but I assume that if you move this queen here, right, it's because you wanted to take.
I wanted to take, yeah.
Yeah,
the queen and rook e7.
Yeah, rook e7. And that's basically it, actually.
Yeah.
That's basically it. The whole game was nice.
Yeah, but actually you were winning throughout, right?
series.
You were winning throughout, right? Like this part, or like
so many.
okay,
F5 is wrong.
Yeah, F5 is wrong. But
wait, sorry, yeah.
F5 this is theoretical variation.
Yeah, exactly. Queen check and all that.
Yeah.
It's the absolute.
Jay, your openings again.
One defense. I studied this before, actually.
Is this still theory?
I'm not sure anymore, actually.
I don't think this is theory.
It's my
theory will not have a position where it's 2.9. If you get what I mean.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not sure anymore.
Black would probably, should just never play into this, but what is knight e6? What is knight e6?
No one can see that, dude.
That's a very computer move.
No, if you play knight e6 in the game, right? It's like sus immediately.
Sus, yes.
Oh wait, it's because of because your rook is on the d file now. That's why.
Yes, exactly. The bishop can just move out and then check, right? Yeah.
Oh, just take the knight.
The bishop h6, and then he can't take because of the mate. So
yeah,
he can't take because of bishop g6.
Dude, this is crazy.
Very hard to see.
Engine.
How do you see knight e6?
Hey, I don't know. This one isn't this like thematic? Okay, bishop g6 the idea is.
No, I mean when you see it's thematic.
Bishop g6 is the same idea, except that it's not forcing. Is it not?
To be fair, if Carlson dropped this, right, I'll be like, I wouldn't doubt him, but like if someone like, oh my.
I mean, I would say if you play bishop g6 to follow up with knight e6, that makes sense.
Yeah, what do I do
You can
here?
still
Okay,
play
I play logical.
Now it works.
There's still that. Wow.
Yeah, now it still works. Now it's even better. You earn you get extra pawn.
There's no more mate. There's no more mate because now the king will run to e7. Actually, wait, it still works. It still works.
Okay, let's try. Okay, let's try this. Knight takes e6. Knight takes e6.
Oh, but it's quick then.
No, because the rook controls d6. Right? This is still over. Right? No, but then because the knight covers g7 and
h4.
You have to go to h4.
No, but queen h4, king back.
Then check again on e6 on h6. So you have at least a draw.
Oh,
really?
I mean, he can't play knight g7 because the queen.
I know.
Yeah, knight g7, queen f4, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that we have lost. Okay, let's just continue and see how this went. Oh, now you went knight e6, and then you got this.
Because I see the queen.
Yeah.
Okay. I did that because I see the queen. It's
Oh wait, free pawn.
what free?
If-
What free?
Not free.
What?
After e5.
Oh, okay.
You mean
Eh?
check?
I mean queen e7, queen
Oh,
e5.
queen here, is it?
Oh, okay.
He has to play king. He has to play king h. He has to.
Yeah, king h6.
I didn't even see
Yeah.
that. I didn't see that.
You
I saw
take
that
back
later on. I didn't see that immediately. I saw that later on.
I thought this is good. And I thought this is good.
No, this looks fine.
And
Actually,
I thought
is
this is good. Then I don't
it's-
know how
Check
to
the other
win
side.
already.
Yeah, check
actually
the other side.
is this possible?
take that.
I was looking at this.
This wins already. I have to take
Serious?
knight. Because
Oh
if
my
king
god.
h7, queen h5.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I missed so much stuff.
it's okay. I
Yeah.
mean,
Crap.
yeah. Actually, I was very surprised because like if you see knight h5, right? Presumably you saw knight like f5 or so lah. But okay, I mean,
Apparently not.
yeah. Oh dear. Okay, but oh, this is
This
no,
suddenly
here,
he has chances there. That was very annoying. Yeah, maybe I
the
should.
thing is that like if he wasn't checking you, right? I felt you shouldn't move the king.
I don't know. I thought move the king closer and I could make it more easily. That's
Nice.
Actually,
What's the problem with taking now?
Oh,
Queen takes
check for a
e3,
back. Check. Oh.
No, you
There's
check
a
here
lot of
first.
checks,
You check
so
here.
there's
You
a
check
lot
here.
of
The queen is
checks.
lost. Yeah.
No, you check here and then you go here. Yeah, that's the idea. So yeah,
Cannot take with either.
So then rook,
yeah. I
then
mean
rook
because
either,
the
then-
rook skewer the other
Oh
side
my,
also. So
it's too.
okay, but I mean,
Knight f6. And then you win.
knight
the
f6.
rook one.
How
Same,
Yeah, the idea is that
same as in the game.
you move to
Yeah,
you because
check.
you eventually win the rook. You eventually win this rook, I guess. Right?
Mm.
Yeah, without the pawn
But
only.
can't he still block with the other
I
rook?
allow
No,
him
but
to
he-
push
I'll
into
take you.
basically.
Oh, you mean like this? Is it?
You can still block. Yeah.
Queen e1. Queen e8. What am I thinking?
Queen e8, then king.
And I don't know already.
Ah.
Never mind. I take back. I'm tired.
Okay.
Wait, why? No, hang on. Then why is it good? Wait, knight f6.
Okay, knight f6, right? Okay, let me.
Oh,
Okay, let me.
knight f6. If king
Yeah,
h6,
okay.
then queen h5, right? Knight e8.
Then king g7 force. Oh, then knight e8.
Oh,
Oh.
there you go.
If-
I see.
Okay.
If king g7 instead,
Okay, so if king g7 here, yeah.
my
King g7,
my
then
idea was
you
that
just,
I could
then it's
still play
the
on
same
because
as in
queen
game. You
g8.
check on g8, then take on g1.
Yeah, queen g8.
Oh.
But then I have
then-
rook e7. And given that we both have like what, maybe 10 seconds by this time, I like this position.
Oh, actually, but if I was white, you know what I'll do? I'll just play queen g5, right? Okay. Takes.
Then
and
win
then I
the
just-
endgame. Then win the
Yeah, I'll just go for this if I was white.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
just ensure as long as you don't get mated, then you have a chance to win on time.
Yeah.
True. Crazy
Yeah.
game. Crazy game.
Okay.
Crazy game.
Okay, but I mean, just yeah. Okay, so basically, like things that Jay had like a winning like position for like since I moved to basically since like moved,
It's retribution, you know,
for
because
the first game.
No, it's like Azer always have a winning position against me, and somehow he didn't manage to win.
Yeah.
And now today this happened.
Yeah.
Get point something seconds, I just throw checks.
Yeah, just throw a move. Like, as long as you're not giving away the queen, it's okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh well. This is a very interesting game to watch live because like I caught on like around the bishop h6 time and I was just watching this game.
Dude. How is there chances for +5?
You should look at this game with Tim probably. Is
Maybe
Tim
after
still
this,
here?
I can look at mine now.
Yeah.
One or two I can show.
Sure.
I'm
Tim,
actually
you're
tired
there, right?
already.
Yeah.
Later I will still have to play.
Don't play lah. You're not playing also. Why you actually here?
I
D3
am.
D3 is very common, right? I mean,
Usually people take
This
on
is not
d4
Mora
instead of
Gambit.
c3.
No, not in this.
Okay, fair point. But I mean, you're up that pawn, right? So eventually.
Yeah, like this is theoretically bad, but you can try anything.
Actually, knight h5 looks it feels natural. Yeah. Okay, let me just turn off this computer to. Yeah.
I wanted to go to e5. I wanted to cover e5 square.
I see. Okay, but how is this a mistake?
Maybe because of the d4. D4 is weak.
Oh, knight d4. No. But
no, it doesn't show up. It's not evident now.
Okay. Okay, but bishop g5. I actually. I was okay with this move when I first saw it. Don't know why. F6.
No, he does nothing. He just wasted a move.
Yeah.
No, as I was because if the once the bishop gets a d4, the idea is if your bishop will be much better placed on e3 than g3.
Okay, so the bishop will be better here, is it? That's why you're arguing for white.
So if I played bishop f6 immediately, then maybe bishop e3.
Okay, I see what you mean.
And then he will play the same f4 plan anyways. So
yeah, but the reverse is that now that actually you could have gone for something like h5, h4, I guess, right?
Weakening it's weakening the king side. I don't like. I don't like.
Okay. Okay, but
bishop
now this bishop
c5 is weird.
No, because you need to prevent this, ma. You need to prevent this.
Yeah, you lose a pawn.
Not even that.
Yeah.
See, I mean v6 c then attacks the knight also. So, but yeah, bishop c5.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Bishop c5 is okay. Yeah. E3 is a blunder.
b6. I think bishop b6 maybe. Maybe.
Oh, because now you get knight d4.
And yeah, basically you have a good knight for no reason.
No, it's you win material by force.
Yeah, c6.
Okay, why didn't you take on b7? You could have taken on b7.
Yeah.
Too risky
there's no risk.
You just lost
no risk. There's no risk. There's absolutely no risk. Because I'll have to take on d5 and when you can execute the queen immediately.
Sorry, queen take b7 first. Queen takes
to take
the queen come out immediately.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to.
One more pawn.
Yeah, probably better.
Oh dear.
You just messed up the variation.
Yeah, sorry.
Queen e2.
I'm gonna refresh this. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're good. Okay. Then from here, yeah, I briefly saw this parts of this, but
Shouldn't have let f5. I should have just played g6 first.
Yeah.
The move order was wrong.
Like this part. Playing f5.
Then actually no, g6 is not good. f5 here is fine. f5 immediate. F5.
Yeah, actually f5 is okay, right?
f5 makes sense. You're locking the pawn.
Like this, this is why the bishop on g3 is such a bad piece.
Yeah, it has no future, basically. You can just capture queen takes f6, and I think this is I mean, black is just a clear pawn up, and there's no apparent way for white to attack, I guess.
And knight.
Bishop h4 and then actually no, bishop h4 doesn't.
No, bishop h4 you just hang this.
Queen g6 is much safer.
Oh, actually, I would prefer this though. Like it looks better. I don't know.
I'll actually just play queen g6, just swap the queens on and get it done with.
Yeah, okay, because there's no bishop g5, h6. Yeah, so okay, yeah. I mean, fair point. I guess this works as well. Okay, so yeah, after this part, wait, bishop queen h6 also. Yeah, so now this gets a bit more complicated, but okay, I bet rook h3 here first is more accurate.
Makes sense.
Things to prepare for the f6.
I think the idea is that if you want to go rook h3, right, and then like
now because g6 is necessary. So
g6, right,
and then the h4 is just weak.
f6, right? There's always something like there's always this rook takes h7 idea straight away. I guess this is the point, is it?
No, I think the point is that f5 stops queen e6 the whole time. So I prefer to have the pawn there on f5.
Okay.
Like, so now if rook h3, then your queen e6.
Oh, now rook h3, there's queen e6, is it?
Because of the inclusion of f6, g6.
If I go queen h4 now, or there's just h5, is it? But then rook g3 and I try to.
Or then just the rook, then the black rook, then rook fc or rook fd8, and then bishop f8. The f rook.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Yeah.
To vacate and then get out. Just run. Forrest Gump, run.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, you don't have enough time to get this rook over. So it's very slow. Like, you have to go queen h4, then rook h3, something like this. Okay, I see. Okay.
We might miss some things. Oh, then the attack just fell flat. I see.
Yeah, I don't see any way forward here already. So.
Oh, and then the blunder.
Happens, I guess. Time. Yeah, 12 seconds.
Yeah, 12 seconds.
I guess.
That's the reason. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the risk of berserking. But oh well, yeah. I guess it's a pretty decent strategy though, honestly.
To do what?
Berserking.
Like berserking, because like if you gamble that you're gonna win most of your games anyway, right? You still gain more points from those, I guess.
That's why Nima always berserks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because they don't reward a lot. They don't reward a lot for berserking as much as they do for streak. So like you're only supposed to berserk if you're way stronger, not if like it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
And it is how it's designed now. Because I see Jay's points were like quite severely affected because he lost in the middle, right? So
yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah.
My streaks because I played as well.
Just keep calm and just play better. Oh, my last game. No, my last game was just like. Nah, just yeah. It was done in a minute or something.
I just take a brief look at this. Oh, yours used like 30 seconds on the clock so far.
Yeah.
I played with this guy also, but I think he blundered quite a fair bit.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. It's just like totally
I don't even have a minute.
In like 10 moves, right? This went to like
everything cleared.
Yeah, it just like every move.
Just give me a good roll, give me a good bishop, then I'm done.
You see that basically from like rook move like so if I move 11 to move 25, right? Except move 21 and move 16, every single move was a capture. Every single move was just a capture.
You pass this to Agamata, see how he runs this.
Capture.
Adele. So funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Actually, this one, why you just never just start running the pawn straight away?
Because the time is running out, so I just want to make sure that he has no moves. Yeah.
He didn't even touch your 3 pawns on this side.
I didn't bother. I just
he wants to flex, dude.
What was this?
Invisible wall.
I'm quite sure there was forced checkmate like within like the like from the moment you play like rook takes g5, there should be a forced checkmate already.
There's a forced checkmate in like what, maybe
not yet. Not yet.
Not
yet. Not deep enough.
Yeah, not deep enough. We wouldn't have seen it, but yeah, I was quite amused.
So only faster than number of moves he took.
Yeah, look at see the next recommendation of the computer, no matter what, back face is just h4 all the way.
Oh, that was
something means already gonna mean already.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the way he played was correct, because if you just go for the mate, right, your opponent will know to stall but if you like torture him, then it's more likely he'll resign and not run the clock out instead.
Oh, okay, I see. Because also there's the point of like if
the psychology part of
because the point is that if the clock runs out, right, then you don't get a point for the win anyway, right?
Yeah.
That's
so
the issue.
He put his major to good use.
I see. Okay.
I put my major to good use. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Nice.
You're right.
See, computer still wants you to play h4.
The computer says in 10. Hey, maybe maybe it's
There
not
was a
that
mate in 9.
slow.
I mean, by this
after
point, it
all.
doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah,
Maybe it's not
obviously it
that
doesn't
slow
matter.
after all.
It doesn't matter, of course. Like,
I'll just go for simple swim. If I have one extra queen on the board, then I run a risk of stalemate.
fair point.
You know, that happened to me once. I promoted the queen, then it was stalemate. I was super tilted.
Hey, why didn't you not play c4 here after the queen side pawns are locked?
Oh yeah, actually C4 here looks. I mean, honestly, this one really doesn't.
No point.
I want the perfect king first.
There is no point.
You could just blindfold this, honestly.
Yeah, he cannot
I
come
mean,
out
any
at
move
all.
here wins.
At all.
There's
I
no
can do
point.
whatever. Just box in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is okay. I mean, okay, we shouldn't even look at this game
Like rook takes c6 to flex.
Rook c4, just go rook
Any
c4.
move here wins.
Any
That's
move
the
wins.
point.
That's the thing.
It's like for you to lose this, right? You have to make several bad moves in a row.
There's no point looking at this game, lah.
Like, yeah.
No, it's just funny.
I watched his game after.
Yeah, you see, Eugene reads my mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Look at Johan's game then.
Okay, yeah, let's look at your hands games. Alright. Okay, which game in particular you want to look at?
You look at the third. The third one was interesting.
Okay.
I missed quite a lot of tactics, but somehow I still win.
Caro, exchange. Yeah, okay, yeah, knight c6. This is all fairly standard stuff, right?
Standard.
Not with a bishop.
Bishop.
Why bishop f5 though?
F5 is not good. Bishop
Fun,
F5
right?
I mean,
Fun, right?
I
You
mean,
say it's not good.
yeah, it's not good.
It's not good.
yeah,
You sure?
I'm so reluctant to put my bishop on f5 in these kind of structures.
You sure?
Because of that.
I'm sure it's not good. It's not good, right?
You sure?
Not good. It's freaking bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like game, why it's just like, yes, I get queen d2, I'm gonna get queen g5.
No, the thing is because you have the bishop on g7, it's
not that easy, but
it's not with open e file. Not with open e file.
But the rook is also the rook is coming as well.
Not with this kind of structure. If there was still like the e pawn for white and the c pawn for like on e3 and c6, right, it's fine, but not like this.
Okay, true.
Wait, is this theory or not? Not really.
No, we're way past theory already. I think theory is up until about here, but like bishop. Okay, because I get your problem is that you don't really know where to put this bishop, right?
No, you put the bishop on like you play for the minority.
No, don't.
No, there are many ways to put a bishop, lah. Actually,
it does belong on f5.
But f5 is very.
There's many places.
It's a very interesting plan. That's the idea.
What's the plan?
I mean, the usual plan on this structure is to minority attack from the outset and use the bishop to support. Like after you push a5, b4, the bishop can go to a6.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the usual plan, but you don't always have to go for that.
Don't doubt the Caro Khan expert.
Yeah, okay, fair point.
Yes,
I mean, but I mean, here if you're black, right, you could still go something like king h8, rook g8, and then try to go for this stuff, which I presume happened later, right? I mean,
that's the idea.
this is a okay. But here, I mean,
I don't really like f5. I didn't like f4 by him.
Oh, f4 is fine.
F4 is okay. F4 is okay. Yeah, it's okay because you don't want to tax your queen and rook too much. Also, you want to free them up to do stuff. But
true, but later whichever pawn he takes, whichever pawn he takes is not so good for him. Like now he takes with this d pawn. Now the diagonal is open on the king. I got queen b6 check. But if you take an f pawn, then I
get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
The diagonal actually surprisingly doesn't matter that much because there's no way you can.
I know I cannot do anything now, but
yeah, I feel
do something later. He has to look.
I feel it's just a check. I like this because you prevent f6 and you still have this g5 square potentially in the future. I think
he played too passively.
Yeah, that's true.
He should have gone a bit more aggressively straight from the off, right? Like after this, right, straight away.
The one that annoys me, the move that annoys me the most here is like some knight e5.
First of all, why knight
e5 or knight g5?
No,
why knight? You hit the f7.
Why knight a3?
Like he should have gone knight d2, f1, and g3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Hi, Kelvin. If you're still watching this, you can always just come and join us on Zoom as well. Okay. But yeah, here you just feel that as so if white went queen d2, it would have been a bit more.
I mean, his knight a3 is most likely knight b5, which is why I'm stopping it.
Actually,
you can reroute the knight, right?
He's still
C2D.
C2D.
The idea is fine. He reroutes the knight and places a blockade, right? On the center. It's fine.
But I think his d3, his knight has no future there, so even if he gets to e3.
Actually, he also can reroute the knight down to e7 then g6, right? You mean the black knight?
No, we're talking about white's knight.
We're talking about
mine, right? Yeah. e7, g6. Possible, yeah.
Okay, so but here
your knight is flexible. I don't understand.
Yeah, because of the way that this panned out, black is actually better. I'll say slightly better here already because I mean the rooks are on the good files. I mean he should have played.
What?
What? Why not rook e3? No, rook e2. Sorry.
Wait, why not just play king h2 before the rook comes in?
Actually, here, right? I mean, like once you go rook g6, right? You know your opponent's gonna do this already, right? I mean, so okay, so this is so rook e2 is okay. Rook e2 is okay, but when you do this, you can do king h1. Just king h1.
No, king h2 is better because you can play the two rooks.
Because you cover g3, right?
Okay, because you cover g3. Okay. I mean, even if you go rook g3 here, right? I mean, will you take? I don't think so, right? You can go something like you'll take.
It's fine.
I think it's fine. Taking is fine. Queen h5. Nah, taking is better, I think. Yeah, taking is better.
Because in the endgame, I've white's pawn structure is slightly better.
Okay, but here. This is just sad.
How much time does he have now? He has quite ample time.
I think he didn't calculate the defense well, but I missed some tactics later. Like here.
Check.
No, wait. Oh, okay. Because during the game,
I thought I played. No, I think he can play a rook.
I saw rook h3 after
rook h3 is better.
Then I realized I missed it. But does it works, right?
It works.
It works.
Yeah. Then I missed it.
You can play rook f2 lah. Rook f2. Then just run no choice.
Then d4 I guess this is.
I think d4 first before the check.
So but because here you have
never mind.
No, you have to because it's under attack. Yeah.
Sorry.
I think just run Just
wait, why if you don't the knight's on e1? I was thinking of maybe rook f3 instead of rook h3, but that's not e1.
No. Yeah, rook f3 doesn't work.
The knight.
Actually, maybe you can try and improve this line by playing d4 first. I'm not sure.
That's what I thought too. Maybe, but then
like here d4 first, is it?
Yeah.
You can't do much, so I think this is actually okay.
Actually, not d4, but b4 also works. I think b4 might also work. The idea is to deflect the knight from the pawn.
It's to deflect this pawn such that you can go in, right?
Well, what if I don't take? I can don't take one, right?
Then you can let's say if you do something like actually I don't know what.
I mean, what can white do here? Like he's got to wait.
Rook b1 for example.
Rook b1 you just take because it is.
Yeah. As in anything else, just say you end up having 2 pawns attacking on c3. So
So why is so wrong? Is it?
Yeah. Okay. Then
rook c1 maybe.
No. Here knight f3. Now rook f3 works. I don't know. I go and play rook h6.
Actually, why did he read? I mean, why did he resign?
I'm surprised he resigned here, but
resigning here is very, very weird.
But calculating the lines, I think
I mean rook h1.
I win.
Right, you will play rook h1, right? I guess, or would you go for the exchange first?
No, you have to go rook h1 first.
No, exchanging the queen wins already.
Okay, let's see this.
Take on f3, rook h1.
Take on f3 first. That was
it's like I was calculating this line, then suddenly he resigns. Then like, what? But I'm winning already.
It's the same one. It'll be a pawn up.
So
actually over here, wait, before queen e3, before rook h6. Before rook h6, rook takes f3.
You cannot take. You cannot take the thing.
Okay, so
I realize I missed that also, but
yeah, rook takes f3. I mean, no. This is very, very clearly just. Yeah, this is just clear win.
I can even take. I can even rook g2 here now, right? Oh no, I can't.
No. Yeah, this that's a bit too much already.
Yeah. I think I should just simplify it.
Yeah. Remember, your old mantra works most of the time, right? Just simplify and
Yes.
Yeah, that might as well take. Yeah, just change off everything.
Maybe that's why I miss all this stuff, lah.
Oh, it's good. You are learning from GM Wong.
True.
Rook h6 better.
You can just go rook g4.
Once you play g3 and you have nothing.
Yeah.
And then just start rerouting the knight. I think can really.
Or you just go h5, h4.
That's not rook h1.
Oh yeah. I mean not immediately then, but yeah.
You just move the king first. Just move the king first.
Yeah, just move the king out. Yeah, there's no way. There's really no way. Because
no, I think you can start moving the knight also. Because the knight is not doing anything. You need to move the king. So
the knight can go to c4. Then
knight a5 lah, right? So
e4, yeah.
I think this is basically like White's only chance. I just break stuff open and just hopefully something happens,
I mean, very often in this game.
But the knight has a very good outpost though, so I don't think
it's
do anything. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything.
I mean, a lot of these games, if Black chooses to attack on the G file, White's best chance.
I'll play the knight.
It's always knight e5 and then break open the center and queen side. That's the most annoying line that I face whenever I choose this.
Here, not knight c4, but knight b3 is better.
Knight b3. The point being, let's say if
a3.
I go...
Take the pawn. Pawn takes pawn. Knight c5.
Okay. Because we're going to e4.
Very cute.
Let's see. Or you can even go knight d3 to just remove this like very annoying pass pawn. Yeah.
Anything works. You're up a knight already.
Yeah, exactly.
Not necessarily. There's still a time.
No, but the white pawns are blockaded, so you can't do anything. He also can't do anything also. Even he has a rook, right? He also can't do anything.
I mean, I still have to be careful lah. Suddenly, if I'm not careful, suddenly the queen side pawns can come to life.
I mean, if you get the b2 pawn after this line, I mean, unless you just explicitly defend it, you took a2, then you pick up g3 instead. Here you can just, this position is practically won. There's nothing you need to do. You can relax now.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we should stop sharing because I think some of the people have to play in 15 minutes time, right? Some of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's already 4:45.
Is there any last game that anyone wants to look through?
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. Then we just stop here. Okay. So I guess we now have the final words for the audience. Something along those lines, right? So how do you do this again?
It's your stream and it's not mine. Yeah.
Okay.
Take the back seat today.
Yeah. Okay. So so thanks for everyone for tuning in to watch this. So it's just been another week of very fun games that we've played between the varsity institutions in Singapore. So thank you for watching again, and we hope you join us again next week for more fun games and analysis.
And thanks to our